real daddy is the one that's going to walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now, let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her and her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. And I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you. I do this for you. And then take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So, like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they can have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now, I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm going to see you at the wedding, right? He said, I only got an announcement. I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I'll let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people. And you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people is a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed. And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she's going to say if any of the people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. I'm like, what? Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right? So now, the crazy part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there? Cool. Couple days later, I'm hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up, my stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right? But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and announce that her real daddy is giving her away at the wedding. What? The wedding that I'm paying for, in my house, the daddy don't do nothing for you, is giving you away? Oh, and they were just so happy and smiling. Oh, yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably wanted to do both, honestly. So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes tonight. Oh, everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. Oh, you should have saw the frowns, man. Now they mad. It done got serious. I let them know I am not the godfather or, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah. I realized I'm an ATM. Yeah. So, since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be giving my financial duties to the new host. And I will back out monetarily. Yeah. Yep. Now, after the announcement, a whole lot of snickering was going on around the table, right? A lot of mumbling. But they didn't say anything to me. Nobody addressed me now. Now, later that night, tell me why my girlfriend gonna come to me talking about how I'm ruining so much. How I'm ruining so much for backing out. And how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding. And how her daughter ain't this and that. Okay, well, it's apparent that I'm not family in this family. So the family should take care of it, right? That's my stepdaughter. I mean, it ain't even my stepdaughter, really. It's my girlfriend. I just happen to be around her for the last 10 years. But tell me why the next day, my girlfriend trying to show me how much I'm ruined, right? She takes me to where they planning the wedding, and the wedding planner showed me, you know, all the things they got going down, everything they got set up. I look at the venue. They got some father-daughter dances, right? 3 songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the food they got. 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like, they want me to pay for this? His name on it, not mine. His songs, not mine. The food, I can't eat the food. And the 20 people out of 250 that I wanted, they can't even come in my house? Wow. Okay. It's wild, man. So I went on ahead and let her know I will not be there, and neither will my money. Yeah. And they will no longer be at my house either. And you will no longer be at my house or your daughter. Because, yeah, I'm not family. I'm not even important enough to be put up on the brochure. It's crazy, man. Yeah. So I let her know that I'm not paying for it, and you and your daughter can get out of my house because apparently we're not a family. Yeah, we just 2 people stand up in this house, and I'm an ATM. Have fun at the wedding, man.
Nah. Yo. So this stepdad has been in his daughter's life for 10 years, bought her a car, paid for her schooling, and more, but the daughter wants her biological father to give her away at the wedding, even though he hasn't been around or done much for her. Imagine raising someone for 10 years, bro. And the mom, it sounds like the mom and daughter have one of those friend relationships where it's like me and my daughter are besties. Sometimes people can overlook like the man in their life when the mom already has no respect by default, so it trickles down into the daughter. That's what they always say, moms raise daughters to be independent and they raise sons to be physically strong but mentally weak. Like, so they are so distant from the situation that they don't even know they're doing wrong. He's probably been getting stepped on for so long that they are just like, he can handle it. It's all good. He ain't gonna worry about it. And this is how people, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen those situations where like bums, dudes who are lazy will always end up getting women pregnant somehow. And it's like, how do you, the lack of discernment to say, yo, this guy raised me, but my real dad could just come around whenever he wants to, take me, give me away at my wedding that the person who actually raised me paid for, and we're all just going to be like, yes, that makes sense. And my mother is not intelligent enough to say, young lady, this man raised you. But he kept saying girlfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. So it leads me to question, why haven't y'all got married? What was the deal with that? So there's 2 sides to this coin, as we're like, did you try to get married? Did she say no? Why hasn't she been your wife? Why has she only been your girlfriend for 10 years? But to be fair, let's check out what these comments are saying. I'm sorry, but I would not do anything. If she wants the bum to walk her down the aisle and give her away, then he should pay for the wedding. I told my daughter I'm giving her away and she can invite her dad, but I'd be damned if I'm going to pay for her wedding and he gets to escort her. I'm not having it because, like this stepfather, I have paid for her life. And a lot of people don't understand. Like, so this is why a lot of dudes have the stepdad issue thing where it's like, oh, don't invest in someone else's kid, because these type of things do happen. These type of things happen to a lot of people. Now, I was raised by a stepdad. Would I ever do this? Hell no. Hell nah. Hell nah. There was times when I would say, yo, I'm going to call my step-pops first. Anything happens out of the strength of him being in my life for 20 years. This right here just blows my mind.
Because
This right here blows my mind. I salute to this dude. You can hear the hurt in his eyes. You can see it. You can look at his eyes and see he's bothered. But he did say something. He's like, you know what? I'm going to just be mad about it. Because sometimes that's all you can do is just be mad. Like, there's not much more you could do about certain things. You could just be mad. There's no point of even going back and forth, talking about it, trying to get to a resolution. Because sometimes people just don't give a goddamn. They just don't give a goddamn about it. They don't want to fix it. They don't really care. Oh, whoa, this lady saying that's your fault, not the daughter or mother. You bought that girl and tried to replace her father. Of course, daughters want their biological father to be with them in big moments. Most of the time, even if the father is a deadbeat, because a father truly loves her father. I guess she meant to say, a daughter truly loves her father. For one, let's talk about that, because that is very true. That is very, very true. That does happen, but it takes a lack of common sense to know that I'm not going to let a dude who doesn't even have the audacity to be in my life consistently do this over a person who's paying for the wedding, who's been in my life for 10 years, who has been making sure I haven't been fucking up, giving me advice, nurturing me, being good to my mother. But then you show up when you want to, and I'm going to give you the honor to do that. Now, unless you said, hey, yo, this is the proper way to have done it. If you was with the right woman and she was respectful, hey, whatever so-and-so's name is, I kind of want my real dad to walk me down the aisle. How do you feel about that? Maybe me and you can have our separate dance, but what are your thoughts about that? It's just weighing on my heart heavily. Like, these are ways to do things. But when you disrespect someone like this cold-heartedly, it's insane. Then you have people like this. I think that's supposed to say desperate. Like, you're way too grown to be talking like this, bro. I think he's gonna say desperate. Ain't no way, my boy. This is just harsh, man. But you taught them a big lessons. Self-respect, dignity, self-worth are non-negotiable. Good for you, brother. You'll find someone who values you and truly, value and respect you and appreciate you. And that's one of the things, man, that comes to life. I had a conversation with my boy earlier about that. Like, bro, you might have to sit through this pain, and you're gonna teach them a lesson later, because you're gonna get the person that you're looking for, because you're putting in the actual traits. You're becoming that person. You're walking in that person. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're in a relationship that is past its expiration date, you start to feel the benefits of drinking that spoiled milk. But that's that. You guys let me know your thoughts, man. It is your boy Dre. Once again, like and subscribe for the people on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts about this, man. What would you have done in this situation?